National Soccer Network is now streaming live on Roku. All for packages starting at just $2.99. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
Just double check the rosters real quick. And a good evening to you watching today from Michael J. Tully Park here in New Hyde Park, Long Island, New York. This is the League for Clubs on New Logical Sports. New York Bravehearts SC looking to finish out their homestand against Atlantic City FC. New York Braveheart currently standing 2 wins, 1 draw, and 5 losses on the season. Good for 7 points and 7th place in the Northeast Conference of the league. Their opponents, Atlantic City, with 4 wins, 2 draws, and 2 losses, totaling 14 points. Good for 3rd place in the Northeast Conference. New York Bravehearts just coming off a very tough loss to FC Monmouth 7-1 here at home, with 1 more match to go this season on the road to Kingston Stockade. Atlantic City, meanwhile, coming off a 2-2 draw against Kensington SC, with their final match coming up this weekend also against First State FC. Teams are on the field getting ready to go. Let's get you the lineups. First for New York Braveheart. Joe Zweben is going to be your goalkeeper. Left back Jonathan Lima, Godwin Partey, and Sean Chaco, the center back pairing. Musa Diarra on the right side. In the midfield, Jose Horacio and Jose Flores patrol your D-mid spots. Tuga Dembele on the right wing. John Pavona, the left wing. Limber Carriel, your attacking midfielder. And Lenny Lopez, your lead striker. As we are officially underway here at Michael J. Tully Park. Thank you so much for joining us on New Logical Sports. That ball is going to go just past the touchline for a Braveheart throw. Atlantic City FC, in the meantime, they're lined up as such. Zachary Maddock, their goalkeeper. Ryan Cleary, I'll see if I can get exact positions for you. It looks like Cleary is going to be your left center back. Atlantic City with a lot of pressure here. Braveheart trying to get out of it. Meanwhile, here is the aforementioned Ryan Cleary. Kobe Perlaza is going to be your left back. On the ball now is James Cahill, your left winger. Darian Bradshaw, your defensive midfielder, distributing back. Bradshaw on it now. Jason Barragan, wearing number 6, will be another one of your defensive midfielders. Tyler Wagner, Andrew Bueller, Aiden McGuigan, Ucheki Wokocha, and Justin Chekanekio are the other players for Atlantic City this evening. Long ball over the top. Looking for Bueller. Defended well. Still a lot of pressure from Atlantic City in this midfield. Meanwhile, Bravehearts will start with Godwin Partey. The dangerous pass there. It's a nice touch, though, to maintain possession. And they'll move it along the near touchline with Moussa Diarra on the ball right now. Diarra under immense pressure gets it back to Zwieben safely. Turned over and given right back. Wokocha trying to keep that in. Looks like he's going to be one of your 2 strikers today. Braveheart will try and play along and see what kind of offense they can build from this. On the far side now, moving it a little bit more centrally. Nice touch there, and a great tackle from Aiden McGuigan. Of course, Bravehearts in the red tops with the white shorts and black socks. Atlantic City in the all-purple strip. Interesting ball coming here. Can it stay in play for Braveheart? It can, but a touch there from Cariel and nobody home. And so Zachary Maddock will distribute right in front of him. Good play there from Cariel to force the throw. Meanwhile, in other competitions, New York Braveheart are the UPSL Northeast American Premier Spring Champions. They brought their trophy, which you can see on the sideline as a foul is called there by Jamal Isiak, the head official this evening. He's joined by Rob Sidzik, the assistant referee on the near side. Gabriel Kusu will be patrolling the far touchline, and the 4th official, Sajid Moussaoui. Braveheart managed to keep that in play. Still a lot of pressure in that midfield provided by Atlantic City. Here's Diarra now. Mishit there by Horacio, excuse me. Lopez to Cariel. Back to Lopez. Through ball looking for Cariel's, not going to find him. Instead, it's safely gathered by Kobe Perlaza, the left back this evening, excuse me. Here's Perlaza now. Pass is intercepted and knocked out for a throw. Bragan. Here's Cahill. Cahill double teamed, forces a throw in his favor. Wagner plays it wide. Back centrally, Bragan. Nice tackle there. Braveheart looking to counterattack. Through ball, nobody home. And so Maddock will play it softly to Cleary. Cahill. Looking for Cecchinaccio, excuse me. Earns himself a throw. Long throw coming into the 6-yard box, headed up. Second header try right into the hands of Zweben. Zweben moving quickly, a little too far ahead of his teammate there, so Atlantic City will reset. Here's Bradshaw. Wakocha. Tackled away by Diarra. Beautiful evening here in New Hyde Park. Partly cloudy skies. A little bit of rain forecasted for much later. Thankfully, as it stands right now, it will not interfere with this game. Assuming, of course, the broadcaster's jinx doesn't exist with regards to weather. Another long throw into the 6-yard box. Over the top. Stay up to date with the latest happenings in local sports by following New Logical Sports on Facebook, Instagram, and X. And while you're here tonight with us on this broadcast, make sure you click the subscribe button so you don't miss a minute of the action. Carriel, Lopez, Flores, playing it out wide. Braveheart on the attack. They'll play it back to Chaco. Diarra. Chaco, nice move there to evade the defender. Can't keep it in play for as the pass to Lopez goes out of play. Nice ball in. Bueller dispossessed. Wakocha wins the ball back. Cahill playing it centrally, defended away. Now Braveheart looking to counter here. Perlaza. Cleary. Bradshaw now. Long ball well away from Cahill, and that will go for a goal kick. New Logical Sports Plus features local Gaelic football and hurling action. Go to plus.newlogicalsports.com and subscribe today. Still scoreless here in the 18th minute. Diarra Carriel. And Braveheart looking for a foul. They're not going to get it. Said Atlantic City will get the ball. Here's Cahill. Nice collision there to win the ball back. Lopez. Lopez tackled from behind cleanly. Cahill. Well done there. Braveheart under immense pressure in their own 6-yard box and managed to escape, for at least for a little bit. So that ball goes just over the touchline. Atlantic City bringing it back into play at the throw-in. Shot blocked. It's a good idea from Bueller. Atlantic City will try again. Cahill now. Some good defending there from Braveheart, but unfortunately for them, they turn it back over as that through ball goes just past everyone, shielded away by Zweben, who will take the goal kick coming up here. A lot of pressure, almost Red Bull-esque from Atlantic City, attacking this back line of Braveheart. Chaco playing it centrally. Pavana plays it back. Lopez heads it forward. Bragan. Cleary. Pass it for Cahill is intercepted. Here's Bragan again. Back to Perlaza. Over to Cahill. Cahill playing it centrally. Bueller in on goal. Goes wide. Very hard to play a one-on-one better than Zweben just did. Made himself large, forced the shot to go wide. Exactly what you're supposed to do as a goalkeeper in those situations. Braveheart looking to charge here. defended well. Perlaza playing it back to Zachary Maddock. Maddock too far away from his teammate. And out for a throw. Barragan. Back to Perlaza. And all the way back to Maddock. Maddock looking for his options. He plays it centrally. Trying to find Bueller. It's intercepted. However, Cahill's on the end of it right now. Cahill, nice dispossession there. Carriel brings it back to Diarra, who's under pressure. Diarra over to Carriel. Carriel looking for a through ball here for Lopez, and he just overshot that as the clearance attempt goes off of Lopez and out of bounds near side for a throw. Atlantic City going to play up the right side here now for Cecchinecchio. Cecchinecchio commits the foul. So far this game, Atlantic City has been the better team as it comes to second and third balls. Braveheart have had to do a lot of defending so far in this first half. Diarra. Partey. Back to Diarra. Foul committed. And free kick coming for Braveheart. We'll see if Atlantic City can capitalize on this mistake here. Play it slightly more centrally. Switching the field now for Perlaza. Perlaza up the middle. Cahill. Back to Cleary. Cleary trying to exploit the right side. Nice. There's a shot. There's a goal. Great passing sequence for Atlantic City. And a good goal to put them up 1-0. Andrew Bueller opening the scoring for Atlantic City. '21st minute marker, putting them up 1-0. Braveheart looking to respond. Through ball for Lopez is intercepted. Ball stays in play. Braveheart will try and switch the field now. Diarra on it. Not a wise decision there from Partey to try and dribble the ball up the middle. Meanwhile, there's a through ball just out of the reach of Bueller, who's looking for his second. A lot of backspin on that ball. Doesn't get too far. Atlantic City trying to maintain possession. They don't. Carriel under pressure. Plays it back to Flores. Partey. To Chaco. Just out of the reach of Lopez. However, Braveheart not done here as Dembele's chasing this down. Dembele with it now. Just outside the 18. Dembele surveying his options as he's surrounded by 3 defenders and successfully dispossessed by Atlantic City. I think Dembele may have been looking for a foul there, none coming. So Bradshaw has it now. Wokocha playing it to the far side. Back centrally, Cecanecchio dispossessed. Diarra still with it. Nice give and go there from Lopez back to Diarra. Diarra tries to play it into the 18. And a foul is going to be called against Braveheart. Cleary going back and forth with his center back partner. Good passing sequence from Braveheart here. They'll play it forward. Here's Diarra. Under immense pressure from Cecanecchio. Nice through ball. Cross coming in. Headed away. 3 purple shirts in that 18-yard box around that ball. Only 1 in red. However, Braveheart still may have an opportunity here. They'll play it back, reset the attack. Flores. Diarra. Well played by Bradshaw on that. Here's Perlaza. Bradshaw able to get around that. Barragan. Over to Cahill. Back to Cleary. Barragan. Wokocha trying to play it forward. He does. Finds Cecchinecchio, who plays it out wide. Cecchinecchio trying to get on the end of this ball as it manages to stay in play here. And Braveheart will try and start some offense here. Battle along the sideline here. Won by Perlaza. Free kick coming. Bradshaw. Back to Cleary now. Through ball in. Flag goes up offside on Bueller. I do not envy the people having to retrieve the ball on the far side of this field, just past the track. Downhill slope and right into some brush. Dangerous moment there for Atlantic City. Still maintaining possession here with Tyler Wagner. Wagner trying to play it in for Bueller. Ball still bouncing around, and a free kick is going to go in favor of Braveheart. Carriel. Dembele. Well played by Perlaza. Here's Barragan back to Cleary. And again, it's these second and third balls that Atlantic City are playing so well that they're able to dominate possession. Cleary. Playing it out wide. Tough for Wokocha. Switching the field for Perlaza. Here's Cahill now. Cahill sending it into the box. Still bouncing around and finally cleared by Braveheart as they look to counterattack quickly. Along the touchline, maintaining possession, Carriel. Carriel moving it centrally, out of the reach of Dembele. Cecchinecchio over to Wokocha. Along the far side now. Barragan. Perlaza. Switching the field for Wagner. Bradshaw. Nice play And a good opportunity snuffed out by Zweben. Bueller was once again in on goal. Played very well by Zweben. Here's Wokocha. Bradshaw gets it back. And a foul from behind from Perlaza. And we're going to have some discipline coming out for that. Clumsy tackle there from Lenny Lopez, who will earn the yellow card. Free kick coming. Official time of the yellow card is the 33rd minute. Braveheart trying to press. Bradshaw. Nice battle there. Atlantic City trying to get a little fancy, dispossess, and now Braveheart have their chance to counterattack right here. They'll settle things down and work things from the back with DR now. A little back and forth. DR playing it back to Partey, or to Chaco, excuse me. Diarra. Some good passing back and forth with Diarra. Partey playing it forward and headed back by Atlantic City. They'll settle things and try and push the issue here. Through ball for nobody. It's at Flores now for Braveheart. Horacio playing it out wide. He'll play it back. Diarra told to get up by the referee. Didn't see any contact there myself, so I'd have to agree with him. Braga now for Atlantic City. Cleary. Up the middle. And battered down by Carriel. No discipline coming, but definitely a talking to. And a free kick coming from called 39 yards out. They'll play it short and central and back. Bradshaw. Perlaza. Perlaza playing it all the way back to his goalkeeper. And one man chasing for Braveheart. Braveheart managed to maintain possession after that clearance. Here's Diarra. Diarra to Chaco, up the middle. Back to Chaco. Back to Zweben now. Zweben under a little bit of pressure, gets it away. Headed forward, nobody home except for Ryan Cleary for Atlantic City. And so he pushes it forward for James Cahill. Nice tackle attempt and a successful clearance from Sean Chaco there, wearing the protective face covering. Perlaza. Bradshaw under pressure from behind, still maintaining possession. Perlaza back to Cleary. Bradshaw back to Cleary again and back to Bradshaw now. They'll switch over to the other side for Wagner. Wagner pushing it forward, finds Wokocha. Wokocha, low ball into the box, cleared away. We'll see how they play this throw in. It's going to enter the 6-yard box. Header attempt goes wide from Wagner. Diarra under some pressure. With 2 around him, dispossessed. Braveheart looking for a foul. It's not coming. Carriel. Diarra. Braveheart's having a lot of trouble right now connecting on these through balls. Flag is up for offside, and it's blown dead. And I'm not sure if that trouble that they're having is related to their own positioning or how well Atlantic City is positioned to deal with it, and of course the speed of the outside backs. Or even the speed of Cleary. He's able to intercept that one and push it forward. Here's Cecchinaccio. Cecchinaccio trying to chip the goalkeeper. It goes over. Long ball, looking down the wing. Braveheart able to connect on it. Here's Dembele. Dembele playing it back a little bit for Flores. Dembele, long shot from distance is blocked. Braveheart still applying some pressure. Out wide. They'll reset to Partey. Flores looking centrally. Nice play there. Cleary poked away, but Atlantic City able to guide it to safety. And a clearance from Maddock as they're battling for the ball around midfield on the far side. Now Braveheart advancing. Lopez giving it away to Flores. Flores out wide, intercepted. Braveheart maintaining possession. Flores again. Here's Lenny Lopez. To Diarra. Moussa Diarra tries to get a cross in, and it's blocked off of Cahill's shin, it looks like, and out for the first corner of the match for Braveheart. Cross comes in low and easily cleared, but only as far as Flores, who gets a shot and it's saved. Maddock having to make an emergency move there to keep the game 1-0. Atlantic City complaining of a missed offside call. They'll discuss with the assistant referee on the near side. That's Rob Sidzik. Jamal Istiak having a discussion whether or not they should blow the play offside due to potential interference. And they will rule the corner here. Five in the box now for Braveheart. Now 6. Corner coming in. Headed up. And over. Goal kick coming for Atlantic City. Screams back and forth for calls from both teams. And while there's not too much to play for between these two teams, playing for pride is always an important thing for any soccer player. So obviously the intensity of this match reflects that. Okocha. Cecchinaccio. Out wide. Back to Cecchinaccio. Okocha. A little back and forth. Nice tackle there. Atlantic City maintaining possession though. Dispossessed. Shouts for handball. Perlaza guiding the ball back to safety. And a free kick coming here. And the referee says 3 strikes, you're out, or 3 strikes, you're carded in this case. Yellow card coming for Jose Flores. .43rd minute, the official time of that yellow card. Second yellow of the match for Braveheart. Atlantic City will play it long. Headed away. And Braveheart will start their attack out of the back. Partey to Diarra. Back to Partey. Through ball intercepted there. Nice play by Cahill. Over to Cecchinaccio. And he's looking for a teammate there. Nobody home. So Braveheart will easily take possession here. And that is the half. Atlantic City with a strong opening half in this contest, but only 1 goal to show for it. Atlantic City FC 1, New York Braveheart SC 0 as we head to break. A couple of things I wanted to note for this match as we settle down for halftime is Atlantic City's been doing a very good job of pressing Braveheart when they're in possession in their back line, forcing several turnovers and some emergency goalkeeping from Joe Zweben, who's been up to task.
While medicine's greatest advancements look like the latest sci-fi, one of our most powerful tools is far more simple, more human. It's a calling to connect with purpose. That's how we're evolving healthcare, by treating people, not just patients, with innovations that amplify healing and lead to more personalized care, guided by the belief we all hold the power to heal.
When you need inspiration, it's worth shopping Fry's for mouth-watering meals and appetizing ingredients. Our low prices add up to big savings with over $600 in digital coupons each week, plus up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. At Fry's, you always get big flavors and big savings. Fry's. Fresh for everyone.
If you are interested in participating in a sport that requires skill, fitness, strategic thinking, and team play, soccer offers opportunities at various levels to improve fitness and coordination. Whether you prefer casual participation, competitive play, or joining a futsal league, our organization provides a welcoming environment to learn new skills and meet new people. Register today for the Macomb Soccer Summer Camp from July 14th to 18th. The camp will be led by Kansas City's professional players James Togba and Mike De Silva. It is open to boys and girls aged 6 through 16 with an early bird registration fee of $175 if registered by July 7th. Gain knowledge from professionals in an engaging and competitive setting. For further information, visit mrsl.us. Experience the thrill of the game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind. Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics, letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail. Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play, NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate. Call 586-304-4405 and start watching today.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Chaos FC is a soccer club in Macomb County, Michigan, dedicated to player development through professional training. Our mission is to offer a safe, positive environment that nurtures youth talent. We aim to help players reach their full potential and compete at high levels in MYSL, MSP, SP, and MRL. We provide equal opportunities for all players to develop skills, knowledge, and appreciation for soccer through top-tier training and positive coaching. Our goal is to help players grow as individuals, promoting life skills such as sportsmanship, teamwork, goal setting, and fair play. Learn more today by visiting chaosfc.us. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
Flint City Bucks are Michigan's top soccer franchise with 4 national championships, 9 conference titles, and 15 Great Lakes Division titles. They have produced 107 players for Major League Soccer, and they focus on attracting top talent and shaping soccer's future. Michigan Bucks Academy joins MLS Next new competition tier starting in September of 2025. This offers elevated levels of play and flexibility for high school participation. The Academy will provide premier development, high-performance training, and exposure to scouts through regional tournaments and MLS Next events. For more information on tryouts, training programs, and key updates as we prepare for our first season in MLS Next new tier, visit MichiganBucksAcademy.com.
Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before. Accelerate your soccer journey this summer at Oakland University. From June 30th to July 31st, players will have the incredible opportunity to refine their skills under the guidance of Oakland University soccer coaches. Train at world-class facilities while gaining insight into life in a collegiate environment. These camps cater to a range of skill sets and ages from youth programs to the Elite ID program, ensuring participants are surrounded by peers who challenge and inspire. As one of the premier soccer institutions in the Horizon League, Oakland University soccer program offers an unparalleled environment for growth and development. Don't miss your chance. Register now at oaklandboyssoccercamps.com.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
From the biggest matches to the hottest takes, Jonathan Turner and Nathan Wenger bring you the stories, the analysis, and the edge you won't get anywhere else. Streaming live weekdays at 9 a.m. on YouTube, Roku TV, Facebook, Twitter, and all major platforms. No filters, no fluff, just real talk, real soccer. This is Inside the Game.
While medicine's greatest advancements look like the latest sci-fi, one of our most powerful tools is far more simple, more human. It's a calling to connect with purpose. That's how we're evolving healthcare, by treating people, not just patients, with innovations that amplify healing and lead to more personalized care. Guided by the belief we all hold the power to heal.
When you need inspiration, it's worth shopping Fry's for mouth-watering meals and appetizing ingredients. Our low prices add up to big savings with over $600 in digital coupons each week, plus up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. At Fry's, you always get big flavors and big savings. Fry's. Fresh for everyone.
If you are interested in participating in a sport that requires skill, fitness, strategic thinking, and team play, soccer offers opportunities at various levels to improve fitness and coordination. Whether you prefer casual participation, competitive play, or joining a futsal league, our organization provides a welcoming environment to learn new skills and meet new people. Register today for the Macomb Soccer Summer Camp from July 14th to 18th. The camp will be led by Kansas City's professional players James Togba and Mike De Silva. It is open to boys and girls aged 6 through 16 with an early bird registration fee of $175 if registered by July 7th. Gain knowledge from professionals in an engaging and competitive setting. For further information, visit mrsl.us.
Bravehearts' last home game of the inaugural season of the league for clubs. I'll see if we have any changes here. Unfortunately, I only got names for starters for both teams. Couple statistical notes about the first half here. Atlantic City's goal was scored in the 21st minute by Andrew Bueller. New York Bravehearts currently have 2 yellow cards. First, Lenny Lopez in the 33rd minute and Jose Flores in the 43rd minute. Don't have exact numbers for this, but Atlantic City maintains the advantage in possession. However, Braveheart have 2 corners to Atlantic City's none. Second half officially underway. Thank you so much for joining us here on New Logical Sports on YouTube. Braveheart getting the second half underway, playing around the back. And again, under immense pressure from Atlantic City, managed to get away from a little bit of it. They'll settle things down for a bit. Playing it near side for Jonathan Lima, wearing number 2 on the ball right now. Here's Cariel, or check that, John Pavana. No, that is Cariel. Sorry, that's number 20 there. Numbers are a little thin on the jerseys, so bear with me. Berrigan, dispossessed. New York still on it. They'll switch the field. Here's Diarra. He's had an outstanding first half with ball control, with passing. Switching the field now for Cariel. Cariel trying to get around 2 defenders here. Still with it. Cariel was looking for his options. Ball's cleared out to midfield. Jonathan Lima now on it. Here's Pavona. Dembele, playing a little bit more centrally than he had been the first half. Referee letting them play a little bit. Pavana. A little give and go. Pavana trying to get on the end of this. Good clearance there from Atlantic City by Tyler Wagner. Lima. Cariel. Cariel getting on the end of it again. Going one-on-one with Wagner, cleared away. And last off of Braveheart, goal kick coming. McGuigan. Wakocha a little too strong on that. Curls back into the 18-yard box where his weapon will gather. And he'll play up the right side now. Braveheart looking for a foul, not coming. Dangerous pass there. Braveheart managed to get out of danger there. Good play by Godwin Partey. Looking over the top for Cariel. Flag is up. Dave Ramirez, the head coach for New York Braveheart, very pleased with that sequence there. Just wishes that Cariel was able to stay on side, but otherwise, good ideas coming from the Braveheart offense. Here's Atlantic City now in the all-purple strips. Turning it over. Braveheart, as I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, in the red with the white shorts, black socks, white sleeves. Now going right to left on your screen. Atlantic City going left to right, starting with this throw-in. Wagner. Pass a little too strong for Cecchinaccio. Braveheart under a lot of pressure here. This was the press that they were talking about earlier, as the foul's committed now from Cecchinaccio, excuse me. Jamal Istiak telling Cecchinaccio to settle down a little bit. He's probably seen few too many from him. Nice play, just a little bit ahead of the Braveheart attack there. Otherwise, that would have been one-on-one with the goalkeeper and potentially an equalizer. Here's Lima. Through ball's intercepted. Well played there by McGuigan. Bradshaw. Cecchinaccio. Cecchinaccio is going to definitely going to earn himself some supplementary discipline on that. That's going to be a yellow card for sure. And a Braveheart player slow to get up on that. We'll record that in the 51st minute. Looks like Partey's okay, the recipient of that card-worthy challenge. Free kick went all the way to Maddock. Going box to box here. Zwieben. Faking a couple distributions. Now he'll play it near side for Lima. Jonathan Lima. Back to Partey. Braveheart under pressure again. This high press, as I said, almost Red Bull-esque from Atlantic City. Braveheart able to get out of it for a little bit. Through ball's intercepted. Braveheart win it back. Nice back heel pass. Lima trying to advance the ball, and that's deflected out by McGuigan. Still with it now is Dembele. Dembele crossing it in. Free header attempt, moving it centrally, and a shot goes wide. Off balance. Ball was a little too high, too. Maybe on a grass surface, that would have been at a better position to put on target. Braveheart unlucky there. Looks like Braveheart putting on a slight press themselves. Ball coming into the 18. Header attempt gathered up by Maddock. Maddock will play it centrally. Turnover here. Nice give and go. Shouts for handball, not coming. Looks like he had his hands tucked up into his chest. And a free kick given. Braveheart objecting to the call. Emergency goalkeeping from Zwieben clears the ball to the far side around midfield. Nice move here. Braveheart on the attack. Carriel trying to get on the end of that. Carriel still battling for it alongside Aiden McGuigan. And Atlantic City win that battle with Bradshaw now on the ball, playing it out wide. Back to Bradshaw. Jason Barragan now. McGuigan. Good defending from Lima, trying to get the ball away from Justin Cecchinaccio, wins himself a throw. And a couple substitutions coming in for Atlantic City. Barragan and the goal scorer Bueller coming out. Once again, the Braveheart backline under immense pressure here. And they get the ball out on the far touchline for a deep throw. Deep throw goes well into the 6-yard box. Header attempt goes across the face of goal. Atlantic City maintaining possession here as one of the two substitutes is on the ball right now. Attempt falling just shy of goal near post. Meanwhile, here's Lenny Lopez for Braveheart. a free kick awarded here. I believe that's Pavana who was hobbling on one leg for a bit. Through ball in, chipping the goalkeeper, and goes over the bar. Atlantic City manager Andrew Catalana furious at the lack of a call on the challenge there prior to the attempt over the bar. Meanwhile, here's Ucheki Wokocha. Ball over the top for McGuigan, defended away. Carriel. Pavana. Ball over the top, too far out of reach of everybody except for Zachary Maddock, the goalkeeper for Atlantic City. Braveheart trying to press. Playing it forward is Maddock. And now Atlantic City looking to counterattack. Cecchinaccio. Through ball looking for McGuigan. McGuigan on the end of that. Tackle from behind. Looks like he got the ball. And a free kick coming to New York. Substitution coming in for Atlantic City. Looks like they're going to be substituting goalkeepers here. Second window of substitutions for Atlantic City. Of course, right now with a much deeper bench. Braveheart shorthanded, only 4 on the bench for them right now. Bradshaw. Wokocha back to Bradshaw. Now to one of the 2 substitutes from earlier. McGuigan, under pressure, wins himself a throw. Good battle there. Braveheart trying to build up attack. However, Atlantic City on the ball right now. McGuigan tries to get around a defender. Ball hits the corner flag, and the official ruling here is throw-in in favor of Atlantic City. Wokocha going to take it. 4 in the box, now 5 for Atlantic City. And a shot attempt slowly falls to Zwiebin. Looks like he did not get as much as he wanted to on that shot on target. Pavana now. Oh, check that, Lima. Ball gets past Flores. Atlantic City now with it. Bradshaw. Cleary. Wagner plays it centrally, now gets it back. Wagner switching the field. Perlaza with it. Wakocha in on goal. Wakocha with a shot off the post. Rebound attempt is still in play and gathered by Braveheart. Clearance attempt is blocked and goes out for a throw. Crazy sequence there for Atlantic City, almost doubling their advantage. Lima. Back to Pavona. Back to Lima again. Up in the middle. Carriel, dispossessed. Braveheart with an opportunity now as that pass is just out of reach. But still pressuring the ball here. Good play by Carriel. Carriel trying for a through ball, intercepted. Good play there by Perlaza. Good movement here. Atlantic City winning back possession. Long ball over the top. Looking for Cecchinaccio. And that's last off of him. Bradshaw now. Up the middle. Diarra battling. Braveheart with it. Partey for Lima. Lima surveying, trying to dribble out of danger. Dembele going all the way out to the far side now. Flores switching the field for Lima. Lima settles. Dembele. Lima again. Pass for Pavona intercepted. Cahill guided it back to safety, all the way to Maddock. Battle along the far touchline, throw in favor of Braveheart. Still there for New York, now dispossessed. And Atlantic City will see if they can counter here with Wakocha. Play it back for Wagner. Moving things forward, intercepted. And now what are the options for Braveheart here? As Lenny Lopez is on it. Free kick coming. As Wagner is going to receive a talking to and a yellow card. Free kick coming from 36 yards out from the end line. And it's going to be Duga Dembele. Check that. He was standing over it. And now Godwin Partey set to deliver. Everyone gathered. And it's going to go out for a goal kick. It's going to say everyone gathered. About 15 yards out. And nothing came of that. Atlantic City with an opportunity here. Cross coming in. Can they find someone on the end of that? They can, just on the other side of the penalty box. Nice clearance there. Corner coming up for Atlantic City. Approaching the 70th minute here. Wokocha to serve. Headed out. Atlantic City maintaining possession here. Entering the 18. Trying to get to the end line, defend it away. And we're going to get our first substitution of the match for New York. Coming up on the next dead ball. Played back to the new goalkeeper. And now we'll get the substitution here. As Jose Flores will exit the match. Free kick coming for Atlantic City here as Lima, the guilty party. Standing over the free kick from about 32 yards from the end line is Ucheki Wokocha. Ball's bouncing around in the corner, and it looks like a free kick's going to go in favor of New York. As the rain starts to fall here at Tully Park. Lima. Nice ball over the top. Finds Carriel. Carriel, heavy touch into the 18. It's going going to be shielded away, and Atlantic City escaped danger. Throw in favor of New York. Dembele with service in, nobody home. And over the end line anyway. New York with a potential opportunity here. Dembele. Dembele taken down, and they're going to call the handball, it looks like. Looks like he was taken down cleanly. And so because he was hugging onto the ball to try and sell the call, handball goes the other way. Lima. Back centrally. Chaco. To the far side. Turned over. Opportunity here for Atlantic City. In on goal. Save made by Zwabin. Lima. Still under pressure. Nice passing sequence there from Braveheart. Here's Cariel. That goes off of Braveheart. There's contention as to who earned possession there. Cariel thought it was in his favor. Look at this here for Atlantic City. Shot across goal. They score. Not much Zwabin could do about that. Perfect way to play what was basically a 2-on-1 situation. And a 77th minute goal doubles the advantage for Atlantic City. Goals coming off the bench for Atlantic City to double the advantage, 2-0. They lead right now over New York Braveheart. Question that New York wants to answer right now is how do they respond to being down 2-0 with less than 15 minutes in stoppage to go? Another opportunity for the substitute. Rounds the defender. Shot goes just over the bar. And of course, if you're Braveheart, the question here is when do you start throwing to the proverbial kitchen sink at this game? Throw everything forward and try not to get countered. They almost got countered a few minutes ago. Meanwhile, Dembele. Dembele trying to chip the goalkeeper. Dembele gathered just inside the 6. Almost a major mistake there from Atlantic City. Long shot from distance goes wide. And it looks like Braveheart is throwing the proverbial kitchen sink at this Atlantic City goalkeeper. If they see him even slightly out of position, they're going to take a shot on target or try and get it on target. One of which was gathered by the goalkeeper. The other one just now went wide. We'll see if New York can try and create any more opportunities like that to try and get back into this match. Meanwhile, here's McGuigan. To Buell, check that to, I believe that's one of the substitutes. Centering pass, shot goes just over the bar. Shot from about 10, 15 yards out from Uchechi Wokocha. And again, this is what I had mentioned with the proverbial kitchen sink. You open up your risk for a counterattack and putting this game out of reach. Lima now on the ball. Lopez playing it back for Diarra. Partey pushing forward. Opportunity now here for New York. As a shot, loose. Oh, ooh. Goalkeeper was able to recover just in time. Did not make a clean first save there, but was able to successfully snag that rebound. And I think Braveheart might smell blood here. But the key to them right now is gaining possession. Atlantic City with it. Bradshaw tries to play it near side. That's over the head. Of the substitute who actually who had just now entered the match, wouldn't have been able to play that ball legally anyway. As McGuigan steps out, or check that, that's Tyler Wagner stepping out, it looks like. Bradshaw plays it wide. Under pressure, Braveheart turn it over. Center, still with it. There's a shot that's blocked. Atlantic City on the rebound here. Nice give and go entering the 18. Tries to center. Looking for Wilcocha. There's a shot that's blocked. Another shot is blocked as well. Some good emergency defending from Braveheart here late in the game. How much longer do they have to endure this before having another opportunity of their own? As McGuigan will throw it back in. Bradshaw. Now out wide. Inside the 18. Cross coming in is blocked. And a race for the ball. Won by Braveheart. Still on it now. They're getting some numbers if they hurry. Dembele dispossessed. The Atlantic City bench loving that. Wilcocha. Through ball here, flag stays down. Shot from distance goes well over. Long ball goes just out of the reach of the Braveheart substitute. Had a little too much bend on that. Wilcocha. Through ball here. Centering. And another 2-on-1 opportunity converted by Atlantic City. It is 3-0 in favor of the visitors. Two goals for the substitute wearing number 34. With a night like this, I wish I was given his name. And Atlantic City looking to kill as much of the remaining few minutes as they can here. Atlantic City with a win today, assuming this 3-0 result holds, will secure them third place in the Northeast Conference of the League for Clubs. They'll be 5 points clear of Kensington, who currently sit in fourth with one match remaining. Late corner here for Atlantic City. We'll see if they try to add a fourth here. Corner attempt goes off at the side of the goal. Looks like Diarra is going to be making his way out. Second substitution for Braveheart this evening. Currently chasing a 3-0 game. This could be 4 right here. Rounding the defender. Nice play by Zwiebin to come out and challenge for it. We'll coach it now. Looks like Atlantic City's going to be trying to push for a 4th. Let's see if this ball stays in play. It does. Around the corner flag. And are they just going to kill time here? Or are they going to try and build for a 4th? They will switch the field here to the 4th substitute of the match. Cross coming in from McGuigan. Goes over the head of everybody, but will stay in play on the far touchline. Bradshaw now to McGuigan. Bradshaw stays on his feet here and earns himself a throw. Stay up to date with the latest happenings in local sports by following New Logical Sports on Facebook, Instagram, and X. And while you're here with us on this broadcast, make sure you click the subscribe button so you don't miss a minute of the action. Deep throw incoming here, headed away. Carriel surveying his options. One of them is offside, so he won't take that one. Instead, he'll give it to Dembele. Dembele through ball. It goes well away from everyone in red. New Logical Sports Plus features local Gaelic football and hurling action. Go to plus.newlogicalsports.com and subscribe today. And a free kick coming for Atlantic City. And they're going to call for the trainer right here, as there is a player hobbled over in pain. We're into stoppage time here in New Hyde Park. And we'll see how much longer we have in this match. And it was about 3 seconds longer. That'll do it here from Michael J. Tully Park. Atlantic City FC with a dominant and deserved 3-0 win over New York Braveheart. 2 goals off the bench in their favor, plus, of course, a goal from Andrew Bueller to get things started for Atlantic City. Sees them clinch 3rd place in the Northeast Conference of the League for Clubs. And New York Braveheart now have to fight for at least 5th place. Currently still 3 points behind Kingston Stockade and First State FC. They play Kingston Stockade on the road this Saturday, the 12th. As for Atlantic City, their next match is at home on the 12th against First State FC. Not much at stake there, at least from the Atlantic City perspective. First State, of course, trying to fight for 5th. But other than that, that will do it here at Michael J. Tully Park.
Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.